Good morning, students. Today we are going to read Hajj, the annual pilgrimage, in the topic of pillars of Islam in the subject of Islamiyat. We have made some questions in this topic for you people so that this topic may become easy to understand. So, the question is, write an account of the annual pilgrimage to Mecca, the Hajj, describing the main observances made by the pilgrims. So this is one of the very important question in which we have to write all the observances of the annual pilgrimage or Hajj. If this question come in the paper, to get A grade, describe the whole ritual in sequence. So concentrate yourself, we are going to start. The word Hajj literally means to intend, to do something. So this is the definition of the Hajj. Hajj is different from Salat, Zakat and fasting in that others only involve monetary worship or physical worship. Because if you look at the Salat, this is a physical worship. Zakat, this is monetary worship. Fasting, this is monetary worship. While Hajj is a blend of both, in which this is actually a physical worship as well as monetary worship. In Islamic terminology, it always refers to the annual holy pilgrimage to Mecca performed by the Muslims in the holy month of Zil Hajj. Hajj is the fifth pillar of Islam. It is a unique form of the worship as it is obligatory on only those who can afford it. It requires traveling to Mecca and staying there. One must have enough financial resources as well as the physically fit to bear all costs and burdens that the journey requires. So this is a blend of physical and monetary worship. The Holy Quran says, pilgrimage thereto is a duty men owe to Allah, those who can afford the journey. And now the original topic is going to start, method of the Hajj. The mawaqit are the boundaries defined around the haram. The pilgrims must don the ihram from miqat before they proceed to haram. So miqat is the place from which ihram is must to wear. The ihram is mandatory for the Hajj. Unless one is a muhrim, person wearing ihram, he or she cannot proceed for the pilgrimage. So after miqat, one cannot proceed without ihram. The ihram itself is different for men and women. For men, it consists of 2 sheets of the white unstitched cloth, and for women, it consists of their ordinary clothes that cover the whole of their body except their faces, hands, and feet. Once in a state of ihram, the following restrictions must be observed. So these are the restrictions now which you have to follow when you go for the Hajj after passing the miqat place and when you are in ihram. So these are the conditions now which we have to observe. No bathing, putting on perfume or even using perfumed soap, haggling or fighting, wearing stitched garments for men, wear such shoes that cover the middle bone of the foot for men, to cut or trim nails or hair, to cover the head for men, to cover the face for women, to engage in any kind of the forbidden activity, to hunt or even tempt or help others to hunt, to kill even the minutest of the creatures, to cut grass or pluck plants. So these are the conditions which we have to follow. These are forbidden things. After that, after wearing the ihram and passing the miqat place, when a person is on Hajj journey, The Holy Quran says, if anyone undertakes that duty, the Hajj, therein let there be no obscenity, nor wickedness, nor wrangling in the Hajj. Now the Muhrim begins to recite, men loudly and women silently, the Talbiyah. The words are, O Allah, I am at your service. There is no partner with you. I am at your service. All praise and all blessings belong to you, and all sovereignty belongs to you. There is no partner with you. And the Arabic words are Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik, La Sharika Laka Labbaik, Innal Hamda wal Ni'mata Laka wal Mulk La Sharika Laka. So, inshallah, there are 5 days of the Hajj in which various rituals, manasik, are to be performed, beginning with 8th Zilhajj and ending on the 12th Zilhajj. So now we are going to read the first day activities of a pilgrim. Pilgrims have arrived in the state of Ihram in Mecca and performed Tawaf-e-Qudum. The Sunnah method of Tawaf is in a state of Ihram, beginning with Istilam, greeting the Hajr Aswad with a salute or a kiss, and ending with 2 rakats at or around Maqam Ibrahim. If possible, the Sa'i is also performed. Sa'i involves 7 trips on foot between the Safa and Marwa hills, starting at Safa and ending at Marwa. This is in manner that Hazrat Hajra, the wife of the Prophet Ibrahim, ran between them when she was looking for water for her infant son Ismail. Now the pilgrims proceed to Mina. It is a large expanse of land 3 miles east of Mecca. They stay there until the time for Fajr prayers next day. As many supplications as possible are to be made during this stay. Now we are going to read the activities of the pilgrims of the second day, that is 9th Zilhajj. After offering Fajr in Mina, the pilgrims proceed to Arafat, an other large tract of the land 6 miles from the Mina. The Holy Prophet ﷺ said that on the day of the reckoning, all mankind shall gather here. They are to stay there until Maghrib, the same day. This is known as Wukuf, stay, and is the Rukn-e-Azam, grand pillar of the Hajj. When the time for Zohar begins and before the Asr, Zohrain, both Zohar and Asr are offered in the manner of the travelers. This means shortening Qasr and combining Jama within Zohar time. Only one Azan is announced, but 2 Iqama are recited. The Imam of the Hajj delivers the sermon khutbah from the Mount of the Mercy. The pilgrims leave after sunset without offering Maghrib prayers for Muzdalifah. Muzdalifah is a plain between Mina and Arafat, 6 miles from Makkah and 3 miles from Mina. Again, the main act of the worship here is the offering of the supplications that are the sunnah of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Now here are the activities of the 3rd, 4th and 5th day. First, we are going to read the activities of 10th Zilhajj. Upon reaching Muzdalifah, the pilgrims offer Maghribain at Isha time. This means that both the Maghrib and the Isha Salah are offered similar to the manner that the Zohrain were offered, that is Jama and Qasr. The pilgrims stay there until Fajr. This is a special night of the worship. The Holy Prophet ﷺ declared it to be one of the 5 most exalted nights in a year. After Fajr, they leave for Mina, carrying at least 49 pebbles for Rami there. 10th Zilhaj marks the Eid al-Azha for all Muslims, but the pilgrims are not required to offer the Eid prayer. These 3 days are called days of the sacrifice. That is Ayamul Nahar. Here 3 rituals are carried out in the following order. Number 1, pelting of the shaitan, that is called Rami. Number 2, sacrifice, that is called Nahar. And number 3, shaving of the heads or trimming, that is called Halq or Qasr. At Mina, there are 3 large stone pillars, Jamarat, that were shaitans turned to stone by the command of the Allah. On 10th Zilhaj, the largest of them, Jamratul Aqaba, is pelted with 7 pebbles. In the next 2 days, all the 3 pillars are pelted twice each. Then Neher, the sacrifice is performed. A goat individually or a cow or camel collectively by 7 pilgrims. Muslims in the rest of the world also perform this ritual of the sacrifice in their respective homes. This sacrifice is in accordance with the Sunnah of the Prophet Ibrahim, who sacrificed his firstborn son Ismail upon Allah's command. At the last moment, however, the child was replaced with a ram by Jibreel. This grand act of the submission to Allah's will was immortalized by the Islam, which makes it mandatory for the affording Muslims to offer a sacrifice on Eid al-Azha. This sacrifice may be performed on the 10th, 11th or 12th Zilhaj. After this, the males must shave their heads, although shortening qasr is also permissible. The women only shorten their hair. All restrictions of the ihram now are relaxed except for intimate relations between husband and wife that also ends after tawaf-e-ziyarah, which is a rukn of Hajj. Now the pilgrims return to Makkah and perform tawaf-e-ziyarah and also sa'i if it was not performed earlier. Now the pilgrims return to Mina for 2 days, that is the 11th and 12th, for the further pelting of the Jamarat. Now Hajj is over, and whenever the pilgrim is to leave for his native land, he must perform the Tawaf-e-Wida, that is Wajib act. So these were the activities of the Hajj. Read this lecture again, understand it, learn it, make your notes, students. This is one of the very, very important questions. Thank you so much.